G'day everyone, welcome to Pint Party, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game to gimmick into a tax write-off. I'm John, and I'm having a pretty good day today. Like, it's sunny outside, I had a kebab for lunch, because it's Friday and that's what I do. Typically between Friday and Saturday is when I get like the mad craving for the kebab. And then once I have it, I'm good. I'm good for like literally until next week. So I'm having a pretty damn good day. Like, all of that. What else did I do today? Got a bit of work done. Yeah. Feeling pretty good. I'm just having a good day, just in general. I don't know, I just woke up this morning and being like, today's a good day. Today is a good day. Oh, and there was the PlayStation 5 announcement. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I honestly thought that, like, when I first saw the console, I didn't stay up and watch the live streams. Like, I used to do that. Like, I used to do that for years. Because here in Australia, like, a lot of those live streams are on at, like, stupid o'clock. I used to stay up and watch them. I remember, because it also used to be, like, right in the middle of my school holidays or my uni holidays, whatever it was at the time. I used to stay up and watch them. And, like, I would completely reorient my sleep schedule around it. So I'd be, like, you know, going to bed at like 4 in the afternoon sometimes to wake up at like 1 in the morning to watch a live stream or something. Oh my God. And then it would screw up my like sleep patterns for the next 3 months or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, I'm glad I don't do that anymore. I'm glad I'm just like, I just wake up and it's like, it's all there. Like I'm not getting teased out. It's like, no, just give me everything like all at once. Like I've waited and waited and waited. I don't need to like then get it teased out in the last. I'm not about that. Like, you know, don't give me the labor pains. Just give me the baby. Like that's what I want, and that's what we got. Tell you what, that is an interesting looking console. And like at first I was shocked. At first I was like, "Whoa, hold the phone." This is like a severe departure from like everything else you've done in the video games department, Sony. Like, I'm not against like doing a break off from your design, but you got to do it slow. You got to kind of like you got to wean us down slowly. I mean, that's just standard. Like, I mean, you see that with logos. Like, you look at the Pepsi logo when the company first started versus the Pepsi logo today, and they're radically different. But it took them almost a century to do that. Was it a century? How old is Pepsi? It'd be close to it. It'd be close to it. I think. I don't know how old Pepsi is. Let's Google this. Now I want to know. I who cares about the PlayStation 5 announcement? I want to know how old Pepsi is. How old is Pepsi? No, not how old is Peppa Pig. I'm good. About 55 years. It took them about 55 years. Yeah, to do it. When you look at their like logo and how much it's changed over those 55 years, it's crazy. So that was my first thought. That was my initial reaction. But then I sat with it for a minute. And that's what you got to do with these things. You can't take your gut reaction to a design. I mean, you should. You know, if your gut reaction is, oh my God, this is heinous, this is awful, like, okay, then we maybe need to analyze that. But I didn't hate the design. Like, I didn't hate it. I was just like, I was confused. I was like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish here? Like, it looks too different from what you were going for. But at the same time, like, even if, like, I get that you were trying to look different from the Xbox, the new Xbox. What is that? Is that called the Xbox Series X? Like, I just haven't kept up with that. Like, I don't know what the heck. I like the PlayStation 5 name. Can I just, like, let's take a moment to talk about the name. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's really easy and straightforward. It comes after the PlayStation 4, but before the PlayStation 6. It's great. Fantastic. Oh, I love it. The Xbox, oh my God. I don't know who's in charge of naming things over at Microsoft, but I'm telling you right now, they should get tested for acid. Because I guarantee you that they are on some magic mushrooms in their office, just like writing stuff out. Let's call it the Xbox Series X 4500. Like, are you taking your naming conventions from the 80s, or are you taking your contemporary naming conventions? Are you using engineering names? Like, what are you doing at Microsoft? Like, figure it out. Just like, Just like, give me a simple, straightforward naming convention for that line of products. Or don't call it an Xbox. I mean, or don't call it an Xbox, just call it like the Microsoft whatever. Like, I mean, that's what Nintendo does. Because you might go, what about Nintendo, John? The Nintendo ones all sound completely different, with the exception of the Wii U. And lo and behold, the Wii U is awful. It's not the unit that everybody wanted. Like Nintendo 64, great. Nintendo GameCube, fantastic. Sound completely different, easy to differentiate. Nintendo Wii, different again, fantastic. Wii U, you know, like they were trying to capitalize on the Wii, didn't really work out, and therefore the console failed. And then we got the Switch, completely different. Now, Nintendo isn't completely free of this, though, because the DS lineup is just a complete mess. I have no idea what... Like, you got a DS, you got a 3DS, you got a DSi, you got a DS Lite, you got a 3DS Lite, you got the 3DS Max, XL Max. I don't know what the heck that is. I don't even know which one I've got. I think I've got the XL version, because I liked having the bigger screen, because I was a Vita kid. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in my room. I don't know where I put it, but I have one. And I'm pretty sure I've got the 3DS XL, or I've just got a DS XL. I don't know. It's a bad naming convention. Like, you got to keep it straightforward. Or you make each one markedly different, and you treat them as separate products, not as a line of products. So the naming convention's great, but the design of the PlayStation 5 was a bit tricky there for a second. But when I sat with it, I realized a lot of the design language of the PlayStation 5 actually keeps in convention with the previous lines of products. The only difference really is the color. And even then, it's not radically different from anything they've ever done. You might think, oh yes it is, it's the exact opposite, it's a contrast. But it's not. You look at the PlayStation 2 and the amount of colors that came in, like the launch PlayStation 2 was black with the blue accent for the logo, yes. But then in fact, it might have even been day one. Probably, I think it was day one, maybe just in Japan, but I'm pretty sure it happened. It came out here in the West, or at least here in Australia, like quite quickly after that. You had the pink PlayStation 2, which I know you can still get. I see him pop up on Gumtree, and I know my sister got into PlayStation 2 like very, very recently. And I was just like, yo, like, you got to get on this. And like, she loves pink, and she started to drool. It was like, yes, I need this in my life. So you get a pink PlayStation 2, you got a silver one. I think there's a yellow one. That might be Japan only. I don't remember. But it came out in different colors. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a white one as well that came out. Now, PlayStation 3, I don't know if that had quite as many colors. But that's simply just through me not having that knowledge. Like, I'm not familiar enough with the PlayStation 3 to do that, because by that point I was an Xbox 360 person. So yeah, I'm not familiar with that. But the design of the PlayStation 3, though, if you look at that and you look at the PlayStation 5, you go, okay, I see where you're coming from. See, because the PlayStation 2, actually no, and even then you look at the PlayStation 1 as well, similar design. And then the first PlayStation was grey. Like, I mean, they've worked within close to, you know, what they're working with now for a while. But you look at the design language, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 5 all share. They all share elements, and the biggest of which is the curviness. Now, the PlayStation 1 gets that from like having the disc in the center of it's a box, but then you've got the disc, the CD tray, and that gives you that roundness. The PlayStation 3 kind of tries to do it with the entire unit, so you end up with kind of like, if you look at it like side on or front on, you've kind of got this kind of wave going on here, and then you look at it side on, it's like an oval, and then you look at the PlayStation 5, and they've kind of done that oval thing, but they've just inverted it, so you've got more of a kind of an hourglass type of a shape going on. So, but the fact that like the introduction of curves to it isn't radically different to what Sony has already done in the past. It's only the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 4 that are square. They're blocky, right? They've got the hard angles. They're very angular. So if we then draw from that and say, okay, so the odd numbered PlayStations have a design language and the even numbered PlayStations have a separate design language, then the PlayStation 5 makes complete sense. That might be a little too tinfoil hat-ish. I doubt... I don't know if there was that much... There might have been that much thought. I feel like when you're designing a unit like that, especially once you've taken the usability into account, it's like, okay, it's got to have a power button, got to have a disc tray. Like, I mean, this one, some like doesn't, but like one of them doesn't, one of them does. But it's like, okay, part of the design has to look good with and without a disc tray. It's got to have, a power button. It's got to have a place to plug in, your Ethernet cable and your PowerPoint and blah, blah, blah. HDMIs, what have you. Once you've taken that into consideration, you can just go buck wild with your design, like making sure that, like, and I think they did. I think they took inspiration from the previous PlayStations. And that gives you what you see now. The only real radical difference is the color, and that's it. And even then, the only thing that makes it radical is that the launch version, like what they're going to launch with, is that color. Not that the PlayStation is that color at all, because they've had PlayStations in other colors. No, that's right. The PlayStation 4... Okay, technically this wasn't like a thing Sony did on their own. They did this... But I'm pretty sure the Star Wars Battlefront edition was white. Or there was a white version of it that had like Stormtrooper themes on it and stuff. Or was that grey? Oh, I think they made a white one of the PlayStation 4. I'm just trying to think of like more contemporary, because I know they did one. I'm pretty sure they did one for the PlayStation 2, but I don't know about the 4. There might have been. I don't know. Something in my brain is saying there was a white one, but that might have also been a modded PlayStation. Like someone had just like pulled the plastic off, spray painted it, put it back on. But I don't remember exactly, so don't quote me on that one. But yeah, once I kind of sat with it and thought about it, I was like, oh, like, I appreciate this. Like, I actually like the look of the PlayStation 5. Now, is it my personal taste? Would I, if I was the designer at Sony, would I have done it that way? No. I like the angular look of the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 4. I like that more angular look. But even then, there are limits. I just want to say there are limits. And before anybody calls me out and being like, oh, because he's an Xbox fanboy, the Xbox Series X is rubbish. It's complete rubbish. It's an obelisk. They took the default cube in Blender, they stretched it out a bit, and called it a day. But at least that's what it feels like. And I get like minimalism, and I understand like the whole concept of less is more. But it doesn't feel like this is a less is more. It doesn't feel like I'm not seeing the grace. Typically, I associate minimalism with grace, like kind of like, being effortless. You don't need to put so much effort into a design to make it look good. But I'm just not seeing that with the Xbox Series X. That being said, though, I also have only ever seen pictures of it, and it's like yay big, and it's all like, for some reason, every promotional picture of it is like over here. It's like, there's the Xbox Series X. It's right there. Look, can't you see it? Look, get a real good look at that. And it's all the way over here. And you're just like, well, hang on a minute. All I'm seeing then is a small refrigerator that plays video games. Like, that's all I'm seeing. So I'm going to reserve judgment on the Xbox until I see it, somebody at some point. I suppose that's what this year's E3 was going to be, actually, before it got cancelled. Was going to be, you would have had people like up close with the PlayStation, with the PS5 for sure. They would have had it on the show floor, guaranteed. But I think Xbox would have also, or Microsoft would have had theirs on the show floor as well, and said, okay, there it is, like, take a look at it. Even if you couldn't play it, that doesn't matter. We're talking about the design. You just want to look at the thing. Somebody would have made a video of it. I know, I remember I did that. I made a similar video years ago for, what was it? The Vita TV. Yeah. The thing that allowed you to play PlayStation Vita games on your television. Which was kind of like, I suppose, which technically one might call it the PS 3.5. The PlayStation 3.5, basically. That was a fun video to do, though. I really, it's like, I look back on that one, and that's one of my fondest memories. Just making that video. But we're not here to talk about Sony and Microsoft and video games. I just saw it. I just had some thoughts, and I know for a fact that like, if we're going to talk about it on the podcast, it won't be for a while. So, figured I may as well. There you go. That's your little like snippet of Pint Party, the podcast, which you can listen to on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all the rest of it. It's linked down below. But y'all came here for some cyberpunk programming goodness, and I'm going to give it to you. So, last time, we didn't properly start to optimize this. We really just cleaned out the gunk. And there was some gunk. So we got the gunk out, and now we've got the thing to do the thing. Now, this is a pretty... I remember I spent a lot of time working on this one. Let's see. So, solution 2, what are we at? So we brought it down... Yeah, we brought a couple cycles down. We brought a couple lines down. Activity is 4, but that's the theoretical bottom. So that's fine. I feel like, see, this file, 301, gets grabbed multiple times. This is the thing I'm thinking we might be able to clear up. And I'm wondering if the way to do that is to make another exa. But I don't think so, because then all we're doing is we're still having the same number of lines of code. In fact, we have more, because I have to make a rep step, and then I have to mark out a method for an accompanying method for that. It's not actually doing anything. Well, it would bring the cycles down, because it means things could happen in parallel, which would, yeah, that would bring the number of cycles down, which would be great. So I'm going to bring our size down. And I think we've got some wiggle room. Where are we at? Oh, not too much. Not too much. Got a little bit of room. A little bit. Realistically, it's actually bringing cycles down is probably more important right now, actually, because look at this. We're really high, and we could do that better. So actually, you know what? Maybe doing things in parallel is actually probably the way to go. Let's spend the extra 2 lines of code and make this happen in parallel. Okay. Cool. What are they grabbing? Oh, they're grabbing file 301 multiple times. Oh, of course, because they need credit and they need debit. Oh, well, now, that is something I think we could definitely do in parallel, which would actually maybe then save us some code. So we have this thing get born. That's fine. And then maybe we have it create a we have it create an exa that then grabs this file and just feeds it words, and that's it. Yeah, okay. I think we could do that really simple too, because we'll just set up a loop so that it grabs the file, sends a word to the M chat, copies. We do copy F to M, loop, copy F to M, loop, copy F to M, and of course by the third time, there's only 2 words. It'll say can't read past end of file, error out, and blow itself up. Done deal. We don't need to send anything back saying we're done. We can just have it error out. Yeah. So, okay, where do we want to put it? I reckon we put it right here. Well, do I want to put it there, or do I want to have it grab the file first? I want it to have it grab the file first, because I want to make sure that we've got a valid file. I like that idea. So we do that, and then REPL, and we'll call this rep. What do I want to call it? Rep word? Yeah, word. It's given words. It's all it's doing. Rep words. Okay, and so now we need to mark rep words. Okay. Okay. We might move this later. I'm not sure, just because we might need. I don't know if we want. Well, rep words is going to error out pretty much regardless, because we're going to put it into a loop. Actually, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it here. I'm actually this is going to be really crazy. I'm going to put it up here, because this halts here, so we're not worried about this getting accidentally, fallen into. And rep file starts from here. So yeah, okay, I'm going to do this because we're just going to build a loop, and the whole loop is going to be grab. Well, actually, do I want to make it? I can't make it a loop. Well, I can, but I've got to make two. It doesn't matter. Anyway, grab 301, and then we mark a loop. So mark, and we call this word loop. And word loop, all word loop is gonna do is copy F to M, and then jump into word loop, and that's it. That's its entire job. Done. Now this one isn't receiving. Oh, it is. That's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. Not necessarily. We just have to put in a mode. We'll just have this one. Grab 301 and mode. It is going to be in local. Yep. And then we will talk to it in local. That's fine. That is totally fine. And then it doesn't need to switch back. It'll just error out. That's great. So this one is going to do that. It's going to do that. And then it is going to mode as well. And we'll need to remember to put in a corresponding mode so that we can talk to our other exer again to say, hey, we're done. Start this whole song and dance again. Okay, so we go to the end of the file, copy X to F, drop that file. See, now we don't need to drop the file. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. And we don't need to do that. We don't need to do this. So we're going to get rid of all... No, we're going to get rid of all of that. And we're just going to copy M to X, because it looks like we're using the X register for this. Yeah. Grab T. Yeah, because that's what we were doing. Okay. Copy, yep, X to F, copy 1 to F, copy O to X. Go to the start of the file, grab the file number. Okay, so instead of drop, grab 301, copy F to T. Well, actually, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. Okay, so this is going to be, what's the first word? It's debit, credit. Oh, it is credit. Wait, hold on. Uh-oh. Wait, if that's credit... Did I grab... No, I grabbed the account number, which I then chucked in. So I got the account number. So this has got to be then the word credit. Ooh, and we need debit first. Okay, no, that's fine. We can easily switch this out. So what we'll do then is we will go grab 301. Seek 1, because we need the word debit first, and then send that over, and then ooh, this is going to be a problem. No, it is not. Here's what we're going to do. We're not even going to put this into a loop, because that's, yeah, no. What we'll do then is grab 301, copy F to X, copy F to T. In fact, we're not even going to do that. We're going to copy F to M, no, F to X, and then F to T. Ooh, what is the better way? See, we don't want to do it to M because we don't want to send credit first, we want to send debit first. So we'll just, instead of putting the second word into a T register, we'll just put that in the M register, and we've still got the X register. Great. Copy X to M. Just do that. And then, oh, that's literally all that one needs to do. I thought about having it error out, but nah. Well, we were, but that's the better way to do it. Or I could make that loop. I could make that, but why? Yeah. All right. So now that's going to do, so that's going to copy over the word credit. Then that's the word debit. And that is credit. Just so I know. I don't know why. I hold down the shift key when I type those out because I want them all uppercase, but it's like, I don't think this thing writes anything. Yeah, it's all in uppercase, so it's just force habit. Anyway, okay. We do that. So now we're getting, okay, so that is going to be the word debit. Okay. And grab T, copy that in. So we've got debit for $1. Sweet. Wait, so we're not dropping the file though. So we need to get rid of that. In fact, we can get rid of all of that. Because we're not dropping the file again. We're already at the end of the file. We've added this. We grabbed this. In fact, why not just copy it straight in? Why not just copy it straight in? We don't even need it. We don't need it in the X register. It's just not. It's not necessary. Copy that over. Go back to the start of the file. Yeah, grab that. That's actually important. Wait a minute. Do we even need to do that anymore? Because aren't we born with the file number? We are. We're born with the file number. The account number. Sorry, it's in our X register, isn't it? Wait. Okay. Otherwise, do that. Copy F to T. Yeah. That file. It is. It's born. We're born with the account number in our X register. So if we never mess with it, this becomes unnecessary too. Okay. Okay. We do need to drop the file though, because then we need to then put in corresponding things. So we don't need that anymore because we're keeping the account number. We do need the word credit though, so we're going to copy M to T. And that'll give us the word credit. There. Great. Drop that. Grab Ember's file. Go all the way to the end. Copy the file number in. Copy the word credit. Copy that. Copy that. Drop the file. Why does it need to drop the file? Why not just copy over M and then error out? Yeah. Runs out of instructions. It drops the file anyway. Okay. So look at that. We've cleaned it up. We cleaned it up. All right. Now. Oh, right. Because we're just voiding M. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what we're sending over. That's right. We're sending over 2001, which is the year Ocean's 11, the modern Ocean's 11 came out. George Clooney. All right. Cool. Alright, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You do something else? No, I think that's pretty much it. Do we need this to be a separate exa? I suppose it doesn't matter because we could just have this do like a rep here and have it in here, but like why bother? Yeah, why bother? Okay. Well, I think that'll run. Oh, no it won't. No it will not. No it will not, because remember, I even said this, I was like, remember we need to write in another mode. We need to go mode so that we go global again. Otherwise, this exa isn't going to hear nothing because it is born global. Okay. We are good. In fact, do we even want to put it there? Do we even want to put it there? Or do we want to put it here? I mean, it doesn't technically matter, but I think it's probably like, may as well. Sort of like before we grab... Well, this is in our setup, isn't it? So this would be part of like, kind of cleanup, isn't it? Yeah, so actually, we will do it here. Yeah, because that'll remind us we're going global to send this message, which is, yeah. Okay, cool. That should now just run. Nope, it broke. Why is it sending out? Why are you punching out a whole bunch? You shouldn't be. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing this. You're going back. You're grabbing that file. You're creating a file. Great. And then you should be waiting. That's cool. And you doing this. You're grabbing your rep words. Who's then grabbing that file? Cool. Oh, it's not born local. It's yeah. Yep. Putting this because the other one's not born global. You fool. There we go. Yep, that was the bug. Okay. Apparently we're not leaving no trace anymore. Because we're not copying over the other user's account number. Yeah, that's important. That's important, John. We don't need Ember's account number. We do need, yeah, okay, that's cool. So I do need that seek 9999. Hang on a minute, let me just confirm that's where the account number is. Yeah, it is, that's where the account number is. Okay, so I do need to do that because now we don't need Ember's account number in our X registry. So then we copy F to X. Okay. Yeah, we just needed to do that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 52 out of 75. I don't even know if that's actually faster. I mean, we brought it down by one line again, but we were shooting for cycles and we brought the cycles way down. We did. Okay, so the activity is good. Okay, we brought the cycles down. That was our target. That's why we put things in parallel. So that's great. We actually did save a line of code, which is nice. Can we do a little bit better? And I'm thinking that maybe we can. Because here's what I'm thinking. We could parallelize this. We could split rep file out into, we could call one rep debit and one rep credit. No, we'll just leave it as file, because then I gotta rename it up here, and that's, I don't want to. Well, it's only referenced once. I could, well, nah, I like having it as file. That's fine. So we've got words, we've split that out. We could split this into two. So one works on, oh, wait a minute, does that even work? Or is that going to cause problems? Does one have to then... I remember this being a problem. Like, I think I do remember this specifically. Like, the trick to this one is that you've got to do things in a certain order. Like, you can't do everything in parallel. Like, doing the words thing in parallel, fine. But I think we need to do the debits first, saying we are withdrawing money. Then we need to reflect those in credits before we drop them. So we have to do the debits, write that in, drop it, do the credits, and drop it. Like, it's got to be done in that order. Well, that's fine, actually, because then what we can do is... okay. We could probably even make this cleaner. Because we could just do... Yeah, okay, hang on. So we're going to make rep words. And then we're going to REPL. And we're going to make... What do we call this one? Rep credit. Let's just call it rep credit, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to grab the word credit. So we're going to go rep credit. Does it? No. Yes, it does. Yes, because credit is file 300. So yeah, that'll be fine. And where should we put that one? I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna hive this off. Because this one will be the one that reports back. Because this one needs to drop its file last. So in the order in which files get dropped in, which means that they are then installed, the debit file needs to drop first, and then the credit file in that order. So this one... Oh, wait a minute. So then this all needs to happen... This is all kind of happening in that thing as well. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Just hive that off like that. We'll leave drop for the minute. We'll call this mark rep credits. Okay. So now, so we do that. So actually the first thing this one should do is copy M to well, what's it born with? It's going to be born with Ember's account number, so we don't need that account number, so we can get rid of it. What's in our T register at this point? Oh yeah, the file number, the original file number, which is not important to us either. So it's kind of either or. I would rather put it. Put the word. Well, we'll put it in the X register. Oh yeah, no, we will. Because wait, hold on, no. What are we putting in our X register? At this point, we were putting in. Let's see. We copied that over. Copied. Oh, okay. So actually, no. Let's put it in our T register because that means that so that will be the word credit. Yes, see, because copy Ember T. There it is there. So this will be the word credit. So we can get rid of that from there. Instead of copying F to X, we're going to copy this over the M channel. So this is actually going to copy F to M first, which is going to grab the word credit and send it, because we want to send it here first, which means we can get rid of that line of code. Cool. In fact, we can actually make this even cleaner, because now we can actually put the, well, no, can we put this into a loop? We can't. Well, we could, but is it really worth doing? Because we would have to make, we'd have to do like a mark loop, do that, jump. And so that's 1, 2, 3 for something that's already 3 lines of code. Like it's just not there. It's just not there. It would actually cost us a line of code. No, it wouldn't. It would net out nothing. So no, may as well leave it here and just make it really nice and explicit if we can. That's better. Okay. I don't know, it might be better. Well, would it save us cycles? No, it would cost us cycles to do as well. Like, we wouldn't get a net gain in saving code, and it would cost us more cycles to do, where this doesn't cost us more cycles, because it's a lot more explicit. So, yeah, cool. That's cool. All right, so that's going to grab the word debit, that's going to grab the word credit, because that's going to do that first, and then it's going to do this, go all the way to the end. Now, it needs to wait, copy M to X, because now we need to get the account number of the file that this one's holding. So where's it grabbing that? It's copying. So seek 9999 goes to the end, copies that in. All right, sends it here. Okay, so there's the account number. Okay, and then it drops the file. Great. Well, see, now instead of doing drop, let's do halt, because that'll drop the file anyway. And this isn't doing anything until it gets its account number, which is great, because that keeps our order correct. So that'll do that. Grabs that. In fact, why are we doing it to X? Let's do it to F. Let's just go straight in. Okay, then we copy over T. That's great. Okay. And we're doing this in a weird order because it makes this more efficient. Which means we do have to do a T to F instead of going like M to F. So, whatever. Okay. Then we do that, and that'll then just error out. So that kind of parallelizes things a little bit better. I don't even know if it works though. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, cool. Yeah, because we've got okay. So I did get the Awesome. So let's move through that. I'm not gonna lie, there's always a moment of hesitation where I'm just like, is that gonna work or is it gonna break? All right. So currently 53, previously. Okay, so we added a line of code. All right, fine. But we've brought our cycles down another 15, so that's pretty good because we did things in parallel. Where could I save? Where could I have saved a line of code? I genuinely don't know. I mean, probably, it'd be here. It'd be here. Yeah. Yeah. So we need the account number. See, but... Yeah, but see... Okay, no. No, it wouldn't be here, because in order to make this work, like, we would need to have debit first, and we're not. We got credit coming out first. Maybe we do make this a loop. No, that wouldn't make any difference. Got a lot of halts. No, can't do anything with them. See, by the time this is ready, this is doing all of this, 300's still going to be held, so maybe we could get rid of holds if we move. Can we move credit? I'm just going to move credit and see what happens. I'm going to move credit here. So I'm going to have it happen after the grab step and see if that breaks things. We'll know in this first test. If this first test, yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's breaking it. Yeah, okay. So that actually needs to happen, yeah, before... anything else. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. That's annoying. Unless we do this. In fact, yeah, those need to still be local, so we need to do this. So maybe we do that, and maybe that buys us just enough time. That might buy us an extra instruction, because we don't want to use Noop, because again, we want to try and save instructions. We don't want to spend them. So if we do that, and then do that, does that work? No. No, it doesn't. Still breaks, and we end up with, yeah, a bunch of stuff. Okay, yeah, it still breaks. Alright. Well, let's move this back. Let's see if putting grab T where it was is, like, causing it to freak out. No, it's that. It's definitely that. Like, we moved that and it didn't make a difference. Okay. So we can't make that one error out. And we can't... Well, we could make this one error out just having it loop. But again, we would need to do that. We would need to do like a... Well, mark... We'll just go loop for now. Copy F to M. We'll just comment these out for now. It'll be like that. And then jump to loop. Is that going to save us instructions? Is that actually saving us instructions? I don't think it is. Oh, and it broke. It broke. It broke. It broke. It broke. Why is that? Why is that? Wait, hold on. That shouldn't be... It shouldn't be doing that. Hold on. What's going on here? Okay, hold on. Oh, we got so many exes in here. Okay. So we're grabbing 301. Copy F to M. Great. Yep. Jump to loop. Copy F to M. Can I read past end of file? Yeah, that's what we're shooting for here, buddy. What's... Who's why did you grab both of those words? Why did... Okay. Okay. That's interesting. For some reason, I was grabbing that word. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Now I see why. Because this is now happening, like, way too fast. And in fact, look, I think we're still at 53. So actually, if I get rid of this, and I get rid of this, what does that bring us back to? 53. Doesn't net us anything. It just adds cycles and it breaks the code. And I can't be bothered trying to like figure out how to fix it if it's not gonna like net us anything. Right, okay, so that's all fine. That's all totally fine. Yeah, might as well. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's as good as that's gonna get. Just because I think we'd have to get pretty crazy to like get the cycles even lower than that. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with the size. Well, we brought it down. Oh, how did we... What did I do to bring the cycles down even more? I don't even know what I did. I just moved this. Did moving that up there, like... Oh, of course, because these things are born sooner, so they can get to work sooner. Ew. Yeah. Okay. That actually... Wow, I didn't realize we were going to have that big of a saving on cycles. It's like 15 cycles that saved. Was it 215? So no, actually, what did it save? It was 215. We're at 207. It saved 8 cycles? 7 and 7 is 14. So yeah. It saved 8 cycles. Okay. All right. I'll take it. Cool. Cool, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, what's this one? Create your own virtual network. Oh, yeah, I do want to do that. At some point. We'll do that after the bonus campaign, I reckon. All right. Oh, the data phone network one. Okay. Alrighty. What's the wormhole? Oh, yeah. That's the complete with an opponent. Yeah, and you don't get better scores for those, so who cares? Okay. New solution 1, copy. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, it's unsolved. Well, if it's unsolved, then no. Open this. This is the solution. And we're going to make a copy of this one and call it solution 2. So now solution 1, cycles are like on the low end apparently at 1130. Size is 92. Okay, but we did put a score up and our activity is 9, which is like pretty dang good, apparently. It's 92 out of 100. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay, so what do we need to do? Using a modem, connect to each data phone, and so that we'll have a list of valid phone number. Each data phone can list the owner's contacts. Phone number of one of these data phones and your host, with the rest in the contact list for another data phone. Each data phone aside from the first will print exactly one other data phone's contact list in such a way that you can find them all without getting stuck in a loop. Okay, how did I do this? I think I've just got one phone number. Yeah, I've got one phone number. Okay, each data phone contains data phones in your host while the rest of the... Okay, so what does it actually want? Like, what's the goal? Does it want another file? It doesn't want another file. Do we just want to dial numbers? What are we doing? Like, once we dial in... Okay, well that could be cleaned up straight out of the gate. Okay, and then we do that. STMRD. False jump to raw dial, otherwise jump to new number. Okay, and then what's new number? New number, we wait for a thing. And then say send a thing, copy M to T. Okay, well that can be cleaned up as well, because we can do a T jump, T and F situation here. That's fine. Back. Okay, hang on. I just want to see this run kind of once. I want to see what it does. Okay, so we're saving a bunch of numbers. I want to go all the way through. Actually, hang on. How do I get through to the end of the code? So where is basically the end of the code? Subtract, okay. From x11, write that back into x. Cut to num count. Copy that to m, copy m to t. Test if t is equal to... I don't actually know how I break out of this. So it's getting a bunch of numbers. Okay, so now we're sending over some more numbers. So then we jump to next number. See, back to the beginning. Copy F to T. Add to T1. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Copy T to F. Yeah. Test if T is equal to 8. Otherwise, right. This is the end of the program. Okay. So at the end, we have a big old list of numbers, but that's exactly what it wants, I think. So no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It just wants us to dial them. Connect to each. Okay. Just wants us to connect to them and leave no trace. Okay. So that's the goal. I'm just like struggling to understand what the goal of this is. Like, that's the thing I just didn't fully understand. But okay. Okay. Fine then. That's really weird. But alright. If you don't, like, you just want us to connect, you don't want to keep the numbers, that's fine by me. Would we still leave no trace if we didn't wipe? Is this technically, I think, like, if we left it in here, I know that'd be fine, but is this modem is this our modem? Like, is this technically ours? Like, if we left it in here, yeah, that'd be bad. But does this belong to us is what I'm wondering. Well, let's try it. Let's comment this out. Let's do some science. Let's figure it out. Let's see. Let's just jump on through. Blah, blah, halt. Yeah, no. We do have to wipe the file. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do that. Alright. Well, nothing in here is like immediately jumping out to me besides this. Like this we can clean up. Although, can we? Hang on. Because... what am I using my T register for? Okay, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Once we do this... here we can clean that up. That could get cleaned up right away, because we're not doing anything with our T register immediately. Hey, Cetrus, what's up? I agree, right? It is. It is your modem. It is our modem, but leaving it there leaves a trace, apparently. That's so weird. Which I also feels like goes against the spirit of this puzzle, because, like, in the lore, in the Exapunks lore, what Ember wants us to do is make a phone book. And we do that. We make the phone book, but then in order to complete the solution, we then delete that same phone book that we just made. Now, whether Ember just needs, like, maybe Ember can read the numbers as they come in, as they test. If they test valid, Ember goes, yeah, no worries, and just copies them off. Maybe they've got a separate exa. No, that doesn't make any sense, because they can't have an exa read that file, because we're holding the file the entire time. So, yeah, that's just a bit of a glitch in the Matrix. Which, to be fair, that's the name of the game as well. There's glitches, and that's a glitch. But this we could clean up, 100%. Right out the gate, this can be cleaned up. Like, we can immediately save some code here just by doing a classic mark. Yeah, glitch in the Matrix. That's what this is. I'm gonna just separate that out. So we'll call this dial loop. In fact, can I? Why do I have to do that? Oh, I see. Because we want to put in our first right to feed the loop. Okay. I think we could do better things with dial loop, but well, I don't know. We'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, but let's just do our classic T jump business first. Which, of course, isn't going to work unless we do subtractions from T. And yes, I know I haven't written in my copy yet. I'll just copy 11 to T. Do that, and it's just... and then it goes all the way through. Goes to here, copies that into the file, and that's how we're keeping track of where we are in the loop, which is great. Then we make that, and what's that doing? That's going into an 800. It's saying, howdy doody, we done the thing. I think we could make that a bit better. Oh, okay, so we got new num, it doesn't matter. Okay, right. Yes, because it's always going to prove true once. Right, because we've got one number that's valid. Okay, so that works. And then we say, give us a number. Okay, and this one... wait, hold on. What do we... it's pre-copied. Right, okay, so we do that, grab that file, then we say, okay, we're going. And then we say we're going again? What? Okay. Copy M to T. Yeah, this can be cleaned up. I don't know why we're doing back and forths twice. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, but we're gonna change this to a 1, because then we'll change this one. So copy M to T, and we won't do a test because we don't need to. We'll just do that because if it's true, which it will be because we're sending over a 1, and it'll go okay. True. Jump to next num, which is here. We're going back, copying F to T. Yeah, that's right, because we have to take it out, do the file manipulation to it, go back, put it back. Why are we putting it back there? Oh, because it's in our T register. Why are we saving our X register? What have we haven't put anything into the X register yet. Oh no, we're saving our X register for number. That's right, because we're going to seek. I think we do a seek X at some point. Yeah. Okay. Right. Could we not just do that as an F? Like, we copy it in. Can we just do test if F equals 8? In fact, yeah. I don't like that. I don't like it. But I don't know. I can't see a better way. But I'm not a happy camper. I don't like it. So here's my serious thinking face now. It's when my whole face goes, I don't care that everybody can see you. We kind of need like all of our processing power right now, so we're just gonna like do whatever the hell we want with our face muscles, and my brain just goes, yeah, all right, bro. Like I'm busy working on this thing, and then I go, I know we have to take it out of the file to manipulate the number. We need to take it out. We can't just do add F1F. Yes, we can. Oh my god. We could do this. Hold the phone. Here's what we're going to do. Oh my god. We're going to do copy F to T, because we still need to do that to manipulate the number. We go back, add 1 to the value of T, write that into F. Get rid of that. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better. About this situation. Okay. Okay, but this all hinges on if we can do a test F. And I don't know if we can. We should be able to, because we've done it before. We do it all the time. Like, is F equal to X? We do that. So is F equal to something should be valid. Let's just skip down to it and see what it does. Give me this. Okay. So you've copied that over. You've gone back. Great. Now, you should be writing something in there, which should be 1. You did. Oh! Okay. So it doesn't quite save us an instruction because we need to seek -1 again in order to make the whole thing work. If you don't make noises when you're thinking, are you really thinking? That's annoying. Because it doesn't save us an instruction then. Because we still have to go seek -1. That's annoying. Unless we make it a subtraction. That might require a bit more setup, but if we do a subtraction, then we don't have to do this at all. We can just do that. And just instead of making an F, it's a T. If true, jump into this. But that would mean setting it up here. Because we have to do this. Oh no, we are setting it up. We're setting it up right here. Oh my god. Yes. All right, let's make it a subtraction. Let's copy 8 into there. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. All right. So then, when we come down to here, we're gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. We still. Oh, because this would need to be T. Yeah, because it's against the T register, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I know I gotta make it a subtraction. But like, I mean, are we gonna do that at all? Because we still have to put it back in the file. And which way is the most efficient? Because we're doing that. If we do that there, so we need to copy it in. So we would need to do like basically that step in reverse. So it'd be T to F. But then we don't need that. I don't know if that's a net gain. Because then we could just get rid of that. We don't need to test if it's 8. And again, okay, hang on, I'm going to do this before I forget, because otherwise that's going to mess this up, and I'm going to be like, why is it broken? And it's like, because you didn't do the thing, John. Alright, so if we do that, make that a true, because now it's, because we're going down to 0, and then when it hits 0, then that's the end of the program right there. Okay. I genuinely don't know if we've actually made a game, but like, let's try that and see if we just broke the thing. Yeah, we broke the thing. That's that was a concern. That was a concern. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh right, that's right, because we did a bunch of stuff here too. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Now I gotta figure out what I did wrong. No, that's next number. Yeah, that's all that stuff. We didn't even get into there. We got to here, copy M to T. True, jump to next number. Okay, we did all of this. Did we even get this far, though? Because this one has a number, though. So... Wait, where did I copy the number in? Yeah, I did it here. That's what I thought. So, num count. Go to the end. Yeah, go to the end of the file. Copy whatever we get back and jump to next num. If true. Okay, so maybe we need to send... Yes, okay. We need to send a 0 instead. Because we actually want it to fall through into here to grab the number. Right, and then it jumps back into here. Okie dokie. Oh, hold on. Oh, right, of course. Test into file. If false, yeah, then it'll do that again. That's fine. Otherwise, yeah, we need to get the number back, and then we're gonna send over, instead of a negative 9999, we'll send over a 1. Okay, that's where it was breaking. That should now not break. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I completely broke that bit of it because I forgot that because it's a bit janky. Like I said, I'm just gonna refactor it one step at a time. I know that's a bit janky, but let's, I don't want to break the whole thing at once. Oh, I don't. Okay. So that it passed, though, so we can see the score. Okie dokie. Alrighty, 84. Well, that's better. I know that for a fact. Activity, I think that's unchanged. I think our cycles are down. Let's do the comparison. Okay, solution 1, 1130, and we're at 1116. It's better. It is technically better, but it's not great. But we've gone from 92 to 84. That's good. And then our activity is the same, and we're at the theoretical bottom. In fact, if we went up, that would be bad. And I don't think there's any way to go down. That's about as small as it's going to get. So we've saved on size. I'm pretty happy with that. But we could probably do a little bit better on cycles. And I know for a fact we can, because we could probably improve on this. What are we doing with our T register at this point? I don't think we're doing anything with it, because we've done stuff with it here, and it's just a 1 or a 0 at this point. And when it's a 0, it falls into here. So then we're not really using it again until we come back. Yeah, and then we wipe out whatever was in there. Okay, so what we can do then is we'll go back to the beginning, copy 11 to T. In fact, I wish we could do something with this. I wish we could reuse this. No, we can't, because we're not dialing. We're not dialing. That's right. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, copy 11 to T, and then we get rid of the rep 11. Okay, yeah, we need to do a mark instead, and we'll call this copy loop. That's effectively what it is. We do this, and then we do that. Subtract from T1, write that into T, and if true, jump into copy loop. That should save us some cycles. Actually, not only will it save us cycles, because we did that, because we've now brought 11 lines of code down to, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, that's going to save us lines as well. Like, that's going to be a big game, actually. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then it'll do that, fall through, do the X register thing, which is how we're keeping track of where we need to be in our file. And then we jump into num count again. Oh, right, yeah, okay, if there's another number. Yeah, we're going to grab the next number. That's cool. All right, I like that. Yeah, and then once it's done getting loopy. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm starting to pick up what I was putting down last time. Okay, and then otherwise we jump to next number. We keep track of where we are in the in this. Yep. Okay, jump to war dial. So I haven't even looked at this yet. So again, everything we needed to do with the T register up until this point has been done. So we can mess with it again. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just going to separate that out, because that's the bit we're going to change. But like, I mean, it's basically this. It saves us lines of code. It just does. Like, even if we have to do it twice, which is like not great, it's still gonna save us, like, honest to God, a heap. Oh, right, and we have to call it, well, just call it war dial loop. That's fine. If it needs a new name, that's fine. Alright, then it just does that, and then, well, no, don't jump to don't jump to dial loop. Don't jump back up here. Oi, that would be bad. Okay. Wait a minute, because we're doing all of this, though. Hold the phone. Right. Okay. Yeah, because we need to do that at some point. Because I was thinking we could just have this jump to war dial. But then how do we set up this? That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. But anyway, let's make sure this works at all. It should. Okay, we add 11 to X. That's great. Okay. Then we're doing nothing for a step. Right, yeah, because we did this thing and we wanna wait for it to like get in here and say, I'm ready to do stuff. And if it blows up because the number's invalid, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Otherwise, we got another number to grab. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see if that works. I'll speed it up. Yes, okay, so it's working. Cool. That should net us probably another, like, what? 11 from 4, 6 lines of code-ish? 84 to set. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's brought our cycles right down as well. Wait, no, did it or did it bring it up? 1826. No, it's brought it up. Okay, that's okay, though. That's okay, because that was like, I think that was kind of riding the line before. So we've gone up a bit, but we brought this in. That's the trade-off there. All right, for 84. Wait, 84, 10. We brought it down by 12. Oh, wow, okay. That's more than I thought. Oh, okay. Is there any more of those that I could clean up? Yeah, right here. Right here, we could do this one. We could do this one as well, and just bring it down even more. But that would push our cycles up. So, I guess really at this point, it's sort of like, what do we want to do? Do we want to bring the size down at the cost of cycles, or do we want to keep the cycles down at the cost of size? That's kind of where we want to be. What do you reckon, Cetris? What do you reckon? You reckon I should go for the lower size or go for the lower cycles? Because I could change this to the T loop, or I could just leave it as is. I'll leave it up to you, because I'm good either way, honestly, at this point, because the score's pretty good. It would bring this probably to here, but this would go out even further, I reckon. So I'm pretty happy either way. I think I could probably put that into a loop as well. So I could just have it do that at the same time it's dialing. Yeah, actually, that would probably help out a lot. If I just do add, because it's going to do this 11 times anyway, so add to x, 1 into x, instead of adding 11 right here. That's probably good. Ooh, no, that might throw our time off. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that might actually cause a problem. Hang on. I'm just going to comment it out. See what it does. We may have broken it. No, we didn't. No, we didn't break it. Never mind. That didn't break it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Well, let's see it get to 100 first. What did that do? Didn't bring our size in. In fact, it brought up our cycles. Okay, cool. I thought I was being efficient. Never mind. It didn't save us anything, and it made our cycles stupid. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Alright. Yeah. Well, I'll just leave it. Alright, well, that's pretty good. We've done some good stuff. Well, actually, let's run that through again real quick. Oh, you know what we can do? Work on that communication, because I get that this wants to see something. It wants to see if it's sending something valid. Which, hold the phone. So it does that. So it tests, so then it jumps into new number. Oh, I see, right, and that clears out that. Right. Well, then at that point, if we know we're going to get a new number, why are we saying send us another number? Just send us something. Yeah, okay. So, hold on. So we do that. That's good. That's fine. Let's get rid of that, because I don't think that's super necessary. We just say, here we go. I'm going to give you a number, because there's always at least one number in every file. Yeah. So then I'm going to do that. So then, where was it? It's up here. Yeah, so we get rid of that. We clear that out to say, yes, you were valid. So now, just send over, like, have you got a number or no? Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope, it broke. Oh, it broke. Oh, why did it break? What's it doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I didn't realize that was going to break a thing. Oh, because it's wait. Yeah. Okay. I forgot. Yeah, again, because there was all this stupidity in the communications that's just not needed. Okay, so let me just go over this loop again real quick just to see where it's talking. So it's talking there, and that's sending the first thing. Well, that's sending the first thing. Yeah, it's saying it's all good. We then clear that out and we say we've got a number for you, because then this is the loop really. That's just for yeah. So that's the loop. We say we got a number. Okay. All right. So we don't even need to go to new number anymore. Actually, I think that's probably what's going on. I think we just need to go back into num count. So we do that. We go to the end of the file, and we set up for our loop. Yeah, so instead of going to... Oh, no, then it goes to num count. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, then it goes up to here. Okay. And this... Wait, hold on. Is it sending anything before that point? No. Okay, so yeah, so this is what was causing the problem. Because, yeah, we just needed to say... Yeah, it doesn't need to send anything back. That should work. Yeah, there we go. So there's a lot less back and forth that was completely unnecessary going on. Look at that. That's brought our cycles down. And our size. Look at that. Oh, sweet. That was just an all-round good idea. I like that. Is there any more communications gimmicks? I think that's pretty much it. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was the problem. Right, that was the problem there, which we've now kind of solved. Do we want to call it 1, 2, 3, 4? I suppose that's it now. It's just like, do we want to come up with a better number than 1, 2, 3, 4? What do we want to send? What number do we... This is kind of a gimmick at this point. It's sort of like, what do we want to send? Is there like a word we can write? Like a phone number word? Not a rude word. Oh, wait a minute. What were they doing? Literally, the keypad on my lock screen has it all. Yeah, okay. So, is there a word we can make? Oh, let's write my name. There we go. Because that's 4 letters. So that'll be... Oh, for God's sake. You know what? Let's just... Yeah, I'll go into my phone number screen, because then it'll stay on longer. Okay, so... 5, 6, 4, 6. There we go. That's my name in text numbers, which back in the old days, when people had phones that had real buttons on them, none of this touchscreen nonsense, none of this newfangled stuff, right? Real buttons on real phones that like you could run over with cars and they'd still work. I'm not even joking. That is a thing that happened to my dad. In order to talk to each other with words over the phone, you would have to press there was only 9 buttons on a keyboard. There was no keyboard. There was only 9 buttons, 1 to 0, and then you had a couple of extraneous buttons for menu navigations and stuff, and that's pretty much about it. Oh, and you had star, and we used to call it pound. Now we call it hashtag. It was called pound back in the day. And if you wanted to write things out, you would have to press a certain number so many times, because each number had three 3 to 4 letters associated with them. I think 8 or 9 had 4. What do I do? Oh my god. I just unlocked my phone when I didn't need to because I just want to look at this. No, it was 7 and 9 that have, 4 letters associated with them. And for some reason, 1 never had any letters associated with it. It was just that was just a weird thing. Okay, so cool. All right, so we made that because that's funny. Can we do anything else here? I mean, we can clean that up, but cycles. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with where this is. Like, that's a pretty good bout. Like, this would go further out, and this would come further in, but it's not. I don't see that being a worthwhile trade at this stage when they're this close. It's just not worth the trade. Oh, we've actually brought our cycles up, though. Oh my god, I didn't realize. We've gone from 92 to 60. Not nice. Okay, but we've brought our cycles way up. Okay, so that was the trade-off. Yeah, we've gone from, like, here to here, but this has gone from here to here. That's... Yeah, so I don't want to add more to that, then, at this point. Nah, it's not worth doing. I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad I did that, though. I made that kind of funny. That'll be a thing. If we ever come back on this again, I'll be like, 5646? What is that? I'll completely forget that I've written my name. So there's like, basically, we're trolling future John at this point. So that's fun. All right. Well, just make sure that all worked. This is just a sanity check at this point. I know it works. And then... Can we record that GIF, or is that GIF going to take way too long? I think it should just do 1. Nope. Okay. Is it going to go through all of them? Hopefully it does it really fast. This should be greatly sped up because we're not doing a lot of like back and forth comms. It's literally just like, do you exist? Like, did you die? No. Do you have a number for me? Yes, no. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and our subtraction thing worked too. I just completely forgot. We did the subtraction thing, and the subtraction thing totally worked. So that's great too. That's a plus. Cool. All right. What else we got? Oh yeah, this is where the plot started to get like really nutty. That's right. Nutty in the metaphorical sense, not in the literal sense, because we took out the peanuts. Right. Okay, here we go. So let's do this again, like we always do, because we like to leave our original solutions just for posterity, just to see how far we've come, which is quite nice. So, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to run this so that we got, it'll do that. That's fine. And then, because that way we can like use this for comparison instead of like having to look back and it'll go, here's where you're at. We can all say previously it was this, which is nice. So where are we at? Cycles are kind of on the high side, it reckons. Size, it reckons, is pretty good. We can probably do better. And activity is pretty much dead on the money. Okay. That's right. This is where we were learning to sort things. You know what? I think we could actually make this like way better, because we're just doing it all kind of like in real time. But what if we just copied all the values into a file and then just sorted them into an order? We just go, okay, what's highest to lowest? And then you just do them in that order. Because that's you have to, read each register and determine which has the highest pressure, then disable that regulator by writing a value of 0 to its power register. Repeat this process until all 5 regulators have been disabled. So that's what I mean. So, like, what if we just grabbed all the numbers, sorted them from highest to lowest, and then ran them in that order? Would that be more efficient? Because this at the moment... So what are we doing? So we're going into here, okay. Making a file. So we are making, because we are making a file. Then we're so we've tested against, yeah, so we grab that number first just to test, to run this, okay. Test if it's less than, right? And if it is, we jump to here. See, look at this, look at this. I think we could do this a lot better. Alright, if X is lower. Wait, yeah, if X is less than... Oh, yeah, right, because we want the higher number every time. Test if X is equal to 0. Oh, right, yeah, because once they're all zeroed out, that's, yeah, how we break it. But we won't need to do that. What's end? Alright, end, yeah, wipes the file. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so once it does all of this, though... Right, yeah, okay. So once it's found the highest number, it goes and copies 0 to F. Oops. Why are we doing that? Okay, test if X is equal to that. Copy 0 to F. 0 to F. Why are we copying 0 to F every time? What the heck are we doing? Jump to pre-counter. Copy 0 to X. Go back to the start of the file. Oh, that's how we're building our counter. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could really clean this up. Like, I can see why I did it that way, but like, there's just a lot of copied and pasted code here that I don't think we actually need. I think we could do the file sorting a lot cleaner, a lot neater. Yeah. Okay. So it does that. I just want to keep walking through it and just see what works. So we build the counter, we subtract 1 from it. Okay. We build the kill, we create the kill switch, and then we wait. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because then this will go in to here. If it equals 0, we jump straight to here. Otherwise, we copy X into T. Why are we doing that there? Why not just do it, like, right out the gate? Why don't we just do it here? And if it's false, jump to there. Like, that's... Otherwise, we do this. So we could clean that up too. So this is what we keep walking through. We can clean this up too. Right. Okay. So then we do, yeah, and that bit's kind of fine. Subtract 1 from T, link 800, go back, yep. Then we, yeah. And we say, okay, so wait, why are we voiding it though? We got void M here. Oh, I suppose, yeah, because it doesn't matter what we send. Yeah. Oh right, yeah, 0, because that used to be it was 7 zeros was the launch code, like in the 60s. Yeah. Okay, that's why I did that. and then it just falls through because it doesn't matter what it's holding. It can do a wipe instruction. It'll go, I've got no file, and error out anyway. So who cares? Yeah. Okay. So there's a couple things. Here. Like I think we can do a big bit of cleanup here, because. All we'll do is instead of having it jump to, we'll have it jump to the same thing every time to like a copy step. So we'll keep this as is, and then whatever the highest whatever. Well. Yeah. Oh, okay, but there's a problem. Okay, so once we sort out from highest to lowest, though, we don't know what order highest to lowest is in, because it won't be as convenient as like that one, that one, that one, that one. I mean, it might be in one of them, but it won't be in all of them. It'll be, maybe this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, so to speak. So, okay, once we sort them from highest to lowest, we just go, we could just do another, like, we could do kind of this thing, but instead of doing a copy 0 to F, we copy, we can just say, we can start with like a 5, subtract 1, sort of a thing. I don't know. Yeah. And maybe we read it backwards. So we start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 is how we would do it. So that, and if that is the highest number, so if X is equal, like, so if we'll copy whatever's in the file, we'll test if F is equal to that. No, we'll copy it out. No, that's what we'll do. We'll copy F to our X register, and then we'll compare it. Yeah, because it'll be the highest number first. Yeah. Okay, this is all very confusing to like talk about, because it's like, obviously you can't see what I'm doing, and I'm kind of losing track of what I'm saying, so I don't blame you if you are. And it's like, it's all in my brain, and I can, see it, but like, so it's, yeah. Alright, so let's just do it. Let's just do the thing. Alright, so I think this bit right here is kind of pretty cool. We do that, test if it's equal, but instead of jumping to that, what we're going to jump to, because we need to copy that register. How do we do this, actually? How did I say I was going to do it? We need all the numbers. We need to grab all the numbers, but we need to sort them. So we test that. And if it's true, but we don't know if that's still the highest number. Maybe when it falls through. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We do this, but that means we got to leave all this in, which I don't. And we can't do anything with our T register either, because we're doing a lot of testing. How do we get the information and then sort it? Well, what if we just grabbed all the information first? So we just copied everything into a file and then sorted it out in there. Alright. So maybe we'll leave this, but instead of doing it like this, we will, basically, hang on, because basically what we have to do is copy that to F, and we just need to repeat that step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we don't need this anymore. So we copy everything into the file. So everything's in there now. That's not how we're going to break out of our loop anymore. So we don't need that. Okay, so we copied everything into the file. So now we need to sort it. Okay, no, we're not doing anything else in the file there, so we're going to leave that. Okay, so how then do we sort that information out? Let's go to the beginning of the file to make sure that we're going to start from there. Okay, so copy F to X. Yeah, okay. So we don't need this whole stuff anymore because none of this is getting referenced anymore. Okay, but we do need to have a copy step. So we need to mark. I don't know. Do I have anything called copy? I don't. Okay, so we can just call this copy. Sort. We'll call it sort. So even though this is technically doing some sorting here. Okay, let's see. So copy F to X and then test if X is less than F, because it's going to move that'll move the file header along. Because what we need to do is we need to put this into a loop. Mark sort loop. Mark sort copy. Probably what we'll call it. So test if X is less than F. If X is less than F, jump to no. You know what? If true, jump to sort copy. Otherwise, jump back into sort loop. Yeah. No. Because that's going to create an infinite loop. Okay, so if false, jump into sort loop. Wait. If X is less than F. Yeah. Okay. If it's not, then go back into that loop. Otherwise, it'll fall through. So far, we're not doing anything with our T register either. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy because, well, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to set it to that. How do we break out of this loop? That's the real question. So if it's true, jump to sort copy. I'm just going to leave that as it is for now. Okay. Otherwise, we need a test DOF. Yeah, test DOF. If we're at the end of the file, but we might not be in order. Might not be in order by the time we get to the end of the file, though. No, that's fine. Okay, no, if false, just jump back into sort loop, so we can just have that just run. No, because that might. No, because all the numbers should be different. But if we've got the lowest number, we've got the high. Well, see, the problem is if we have the highest number already, this will error out. So actually, no, it needs to be a true because we need it to fall out when we've got the highest number. Test DOF. And if we're not at the end of the file, which means we haven't got the highest number yet, jump to sort loop. Okay, that should hopefully not break. I think I wrote that out right. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, so that should give us the highest number. in there, and once we've got that number, Okay. Once we've got that number, what do we do with it? We do what we do with everything else. We send it off to somebody else. Yeah, that's what we've been doing before. That's what we've done it before. REPL scribe. Okay, and so that'll be kind of like basically here. Mark scribe, and this one when it's born will copy whatever's in the M register to so once this copy M to F, because that'll get the highest number. So we're going to get the highest number first. That's great. And then... Okay, hang on a minute though, because we want to set up... Actually, here's what we're going to do. Alright. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. No, because this is no, because it's born here, so this loop won't be affected. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, so it'll copy. So this thing is going to copy whatever's in the X register to M, because when it's got this. Oh right. Okay. Okay. So that when it finds the high number, it needs to go back one, copy F to X, and jump back into the sort loop. Okay, yeah, that works. I'm just gonna move that like basically to like here, just because I think, yeah, we won't need the we're gonna get rid of this in a minute, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Okay, so we do that, we do all the business, then we send that highest number over. Okay, and then we need to get something. Well, no, then we just copy M to T, and if true, jump to sort loop. Yeah, okay. But before it does that, we need to have it basically go back. So we need to go back to the start of the file. Copy, or not copy, seek. That's not 9. Copy, yeah, so go back to the start of that file, send over the highest number, get a number back. If it's a 1, we go back and we do this whole song and dance again. Cool. Yep, cool. So this one is going to receive a number. Oh wait, that's right. That's why I put it there. I was like, why did I put that there? That's because this is actually mark sort right. This is going to write stuff. So this is going to copy, because there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if we copy 4, no, because we want to do it 5 times. Copy 5 to T. That's all right. So we copy that in, subtract from T1, write that back into T, and then copy T to M. Yeah, that'll work. And then if true, jump into sort right. Yeah, they can both use the same counter at that point. Yeah, that'll save us. Yeah, okay, that saves us a bunch of code. Okay, cool. Now, which one at that point is going to do the setting up the kill switch stuff? Not sure yet. Haven't decided. Haven't really decided. I think it'll probably be this one, because this one will have the file in its hand with everything sorted in it, so it may as well be that one. Okay. Right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Right. Yeah, so that can just run through... Well, that is what it'll do, because then when it does this, then when it goes out false, jump to end, because then that'll do its wipe and bleh, which is great. Yeah, okay, cool. That works. And now that we've got multiple things with multiple files, having that end there actually now makes sense, so that works. Okay, so that'll run through. That'll give us the highest numbers in order. Okay. And then all we need to do is test against them. So we kind of need to build a loop for that, which is going to look kind of similar to this, but I'm going to do it in reverse order. So I'm going to go from 4 to the end. And we don't need a counter for this one because our counter is our file. So, well, no, it isn't, because the... Yeah, no, it will be. It will be. Yes. Yes, it will be. Because what we're going to do is mark... we'll have to create some kind of a mark here, I think. I'm not sure. Hang on. So, once we've done all of this... Well, once we've done all of this, once we've written everything in, we need to go back to the beginning of the file, because the first number will be the highest, and then we need to do our search. But there's kind of no reason why... Yeah, okay. Copy X... No, sorry. Bleh. Copy F to X, and we're going to do a bunch of testing against it for an equal, which is kind of like what we did here. But if we do like, basically we're going to kind of do this in reverse. So we test if X is equal to 4, and if... Actually, here's what we're going to do. Oh, no, because we can't do a counter. No. Oh. Yeah, because we need the highest number first. We need to find it. And if true... So what's pre-counter? That's just... Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of not necessary. That feels unnecessary. Yeah, because how do we tell whatever we replicate where it needs to go? Wait a minute. Each one has a host. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to do something just real quick. I just want to see something real fast. Hang on. Link 800. Can we read these host names? Because if we can, holy damn, that's just sorted. Oh my god. Yes. Wait. No, we can't, because we can't save the damn names. Ah! No! It doesn't matter if we can read the host names. Ah. Can we read them anyway? I'm just curious. If we can, that gives us another tool in our toolkit. 798. Host X. Let's see what that does. It does. Okay, so they are hosts and we can read them. Okay. So they are hosts and we can read them. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's useful though. I'm just trying to figure out, like, see if we found... Yeah, it's pointless. Yeah, that's what I'm just realizing, is that it's completely pointless. Yeah, I thought maybe if we could figure that out and we could just, like, copy the register name and then we just do a comparison, that's even easier. But no, we can't do that. Huh. Okay. How do we sort the data? Well, we've got it sorted. How do we label it? Okay. Yeah, but if true, then I suppose I just got to go to here then, don't I? I just got to do the counter stuff, which is kind of what I was trying to avoid. In fact, I still want to avoid, because that would mess this up quite nicely. That would kind of royally screw us. Oh, not necessarily. We do have to mark this though, I think, as kill send. Or send, I don't know, send. In some way. Copy F to X, do that. If true, it's got to jump to somewhere. Would it jump to pre-counter? I guess it would. Yeah, jump to pre-counter. Yeah, okay, so I basically have to do all of this in reverse. So do kind of this. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Alrighty. So now we don't need this. See, because we don't need to do copy 0 to F either. Because I reckon we could use our file as our counter. Because one of these is going to read true. And if none of them read true, that's the end of our loop. That means we've done pretty much everything. Well, yeah. We'll see. I need to write in how to set this back up, but I'm just going to follow it through, and we'll get to that in a minute. So it goes to here. Copy 0 to X. Cool. We seek... No, we're not going to seek to the beginning of the file. We're going to stay... No, actually, no, we will. Why not? Because we're going to get rid of the number. Because, here we go. So let me do... Well, we don't need to do that. Oh, no, we do. Yes, we do, because we need to build our counter at this point. Yeah. Add 1, test send a file. If false, jump back. Do all of this. And then we need to account for 0. And then what we're going to do is... Well, we create that. We do this. We don't want to do this. Instead, we want to seek 9999 void F. We're going to get rid of that entry entirely. We don't need to do that. And instead of jumping back into Hank Hill up here, we are going to jump into send. Yeah, okay. All right. And that will just dump the file. That'll just, yeah, okay. No, we'll do the testing down here. Why not? Test EOF. Because if we it'll only be when we eliminate, see, because we're already at the beginning of the file. At the beginning of the file, and the start of the file are the same, then it will be the end of the file, which means, but if it's not, it's if. I tried to do something clever there with my typing and I didn't do it. If false, jump to send. Otherwise, wipe. No, otherwise, jump to end. Yeah, that's what will actually break the loop here. Okay. So that'll then just run through. And if until because one of these will always read true until we basically delete everything. So yeah. Okay. Okay, and so we're using the file as the counter, basically. I don't know if that saved us any code, though. I don't know if I've just, reorganized all of this into another way, which is better. I don't know if it's better. Okay, do that. Test effects is equal to 0. Yeah, otherwise do that. And then move along. Okay. Oh, right. We didn't do a grep kill switch. Oh, no, we did. You know what, though? Instead of writing it into X, let's just write it straight into T. Yeah, okay. We can do some cleanup here, though. So let's do that. Yeah, because we'll subtract, because we wrote it into our X, because, alright, that's fine. But then we subtract 1 from it, so then we can write it into T. Do that. This goes back, and then instead of testing if X is equal to 0, we'll just do if false. So if T is equal to 0, otherwise we don't need this. So we save some code there, and then it runs through this until it gets to here and does all of that. Okay, I think that's a bit more cleaned up. This bit here is a bit more cleaned up, which is nice. I have no idea if this is going to work though. Nope, it broke. It broke. Boy. Okay, I think I know why. I think it's... Why is it... Wait, hold on. What's that? What's in there? Okay. Why did it just... It just copied... What happened? It did all of this, copied F to X, and then it didn't go into its sort loop? What? Hang on. What did I do? What did I do? I've screwed up somewhere. So we get all of our files. There we go. Got all of our numbers. Go back to the start of the file. Copy that over. Oh wait, we've already copied. Why are we copying it over there? Hang on a minute. Let's just get rid of this too. That's unnecessary. It's an unnecessary line of code now. Yep. Create a new scribe. Oh wait, did the scribe even have... Did we... We didn't even... Oh my god. That's why it broke. Make a file, you dweeb. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Now it's making a file. Okay, now it's doing its... Wait. Test if X is greater than F. Alright. Seq1. Yeah. Copy that over. Jump back. Test. So it is better. Yes, it is. So that's going to grab that. Should actually grab the next one. Yep. Oh, that's going to break. Yeah, cannot read past end of file. Okay, so actually, test EOF needs to happen first. Or it doesn't need... It can't happen there. Yeah, so maybe this needs to happen in here. Copy F to X. Or maybe it doesn't happen at all. Yeah. Actually, you know what? It's true, do this. But then maybe this goes back to the beginning of the file and this will jump back. But then it needs to fall through in some way, and it doesn't have a way of, we'd lock out the way of falling through. Okay. Let's see. What's another way to approach this? If we did that first, maybe it needs to happen in here. Okay, hang on. So hang on. So if we do that, we copy that over, test EOF, and then if false, jump into sort loop. Otherwise, if we are at the end of the file, seek back to the beginning of the file. How will we be broken out of this before? Oh, right, because when we get to the end of the file, it breaks through. So when we get to the end of the file, maybe we don't know. We don't. Do we wanna? Yeah, because we're doing. Oh, right, because we found. So okay, hang on a minute then. Right, so maybe actually then we don't do this here. In fact, we don't even do any of this here. If it is at the end of the file, then we do, well, don't need that instruction twice. Maybe we do it all in here. So we copy F to X. If it's the last number, we test if it's the end of the file, and if it is, that means we've got the highest number. Otherwise, if it's not at the end of the file, we can go back. I have no idea if this is going to work. So this is the last number. That's that. It goes back, grabs that number. That is the highest number in the sequence. So we do that. This might even only work for this first puzzle. So then it sends out, that's sending stuff. Okay, it's not shutting them down for some reason. Why is this not shut them down? Copy 0 to power. Copy 0 to M. Oh! Why are we doing that? Oh, hang on, what's rep shutdown doing? Rep kill switch. Oh wait, we're waiting for something to come back to say you've done the thing. Running a value to, yeah, that's what we thought I was doing. Copy 0. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That blows that up. I don't care. Okay. Get rid of that one. Wait. Why didn't that... Wait, what file did that get rid of? What? Hold on. What's going on? Why is... Oh, crap. Why has it got 186 4 times? Ah! Okay. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because it's going to find the same number every single time. Okay. Right, that's a problem. Yeah, our sorting algorithm's broken again. Okay. So we send that over. Okay, and then we can't jump back into the sort loop. Right. Okay. So we need to get rid of. We need to clean up the this file that we've created here as we go, the same way we were cleaning up this one for the counter. So how am I doing that though? Should copy X to M. All right. Have we still got more work to do? In fact, that doesn't even matter. In fact, we don't even need to do this anymore. Actually, yes, that's what we're going to do. We don't need that. Well, we do, but copy X to M. Yeah, we need it to work kind of in the same fashion as this, actually. In a similar fashion, I should say. Because, yeah, okay. So, alrighty. So once we've found the highest number, we need to go back to the start of the file. Mark. We're going to call this a cleanup. Wait, have I got something else called cleanup? I think I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sweet. Okay. Test if X is equal. Test if if F is equal to X, and if false, jump to cleanup. Alrighty, and then when it finds the equal, I'm going to go back, void F, send that over, get something back to say, do we need to keep going? Which we, yeah, may as well. Yeah, that's actually probably still a good way to do that. Okay. So now we shouldn't have, why have we... Oh. Why has it only got one number? Oh, God. Oh, why is it... Why? Okay, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You made a file. You got all your numbers. Yes. You got all your numbers. We grabbed the first number. In fact, we don't even need to grab the first number. If X is less than F, that's actually... Yeah, what are we doing? We don't... Let's just do this, because it'll just work. It's true, so it'll go back, grab it, test for the end of file, which it isn't at, so it'll go back into the sort loop, and moves all the way along. Wait, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, if false, well, just need to jump into sort loop if it's false. Yeah, that was our problem. Yeah, there we go. Yep, and then we're just going to go looking along. Find our file. Oh, yeah, no, so that'll read true. So then, yeah, we went back. We deleted it. Yes, excellent. And then we send it over to our scribe. Okay, oh, dang it. Why did you break again? Oh my God, what? It's breaking there. Okay, it's breaking here. Okay. X to M. So T. Copy T to M. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but it's at the end of the fight. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. Okay. Alright. We need to do this. We need to do this. And then we need to go all the way back to the start of the file. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That was our problem. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I broke it again. Where am I breaking it this time? What did I do? For some reason, it's always the first number that breaks it. What's going on here? So we grab all those. Yeah, and it looks through, finds what it's looking for. Goes, great, we've found it. We're at the end of the file. No, we're not at the end of the file yet. Grab that number. We are at the end of the file. So we go back to the start of the file. So we can send over this first number. Get rid of that one. Go back to the start of the file again. Yeah. Do that. Send that over. And then wait for something to come back. Yeah. True. Jump to sort loop. Oh, because we need to reset our X register. Send it over. Copy 0 to X. That's our problem. That is our problem. Yeah, it wasn't able to... Yeah, it was retaining the number, which we don't want it to do. Oh, okay. It's getting a bit further along this time, which is nice, I guess. This is great. Yeah, but well, when it's a 0, it should just grab the first number, so that's fine. And we reset. Okay. So we're getting further through this than we were, which is, I guess, nice. We'll copy through to here the first time. And what do we got? What do we got? We got 186. Okay, so we got one file. Alright, now you're waiting for something back. Okay. We're grabbing that number. You're finding a better number. So the next number you're going to need is that one. Okay. Yep, it's true. Go back, grab that. We are at the end of the file. True, if sump to sort loop. Okay. Okay, and then you're looking for things to get rid of. Okay, and you found it and you got rid of it. Cool. Sent that number over. Cleaned out your X register. Okay. Cannot read past end of file. Okay, so it's getting down to the last two numbers and then it's having a bit of a freak out. Okay, so we need to run through, so this will run through till here. And then for some reason, copy 0 to X, copy empty. True, jump to sort loop. Okay. So it's got 159, so it goes okay. 159 reads true, it goes back, grabs that number, tests the end of the file. Okay. Back at the beginning of the file, we look for our number. We go, it's true. Wait. Yeah, they're equal. So it goes back, deletes that number. Copies that over. Clears out the X register. Yeah, that's back at the beginning. So if we go back, it's true. So we seek back, grab that number. And not at the... Are we in at the end of the file? No, so we go back. S of X is equal to is better. Which it isn't. Oh, that's our problem. Okay, otherwise it jumps back and then it's gonna, yeah, can't read past end of file. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so our test end of file is in completely the wrong place. Right. So we need it to be in here. Okay, so what we can do then is we can actually break out. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So we're going to do this. We're going to test the EOF. If true, jump to cleanup. This is going to do this, and it'll just jump. Oh, hang on, no, it won't. Hang on. Jump to cleanup. Otherwise, do that, and then go back, do this, go back to the start of the file, and jump into sort loop. Okay, maybe that'll work a bit better now. Yeah. Okay. But... Oh, that eggs has got nothing in it. What? Oh no, and that's got... Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Okay, so maybe we got a problem. Okay, hang on. What's going on here? So we grab all this. Oh! No, we're not at the end of the file. So, should just... do a test. True, yeah, go back, grab it. Okay, so it should be able to get all the way through to 186. So it goes down to 186, grabs that. I mean, it's adding a lot of cycles, actually. It is adding a lot of cycles. You know, F to X. Let's should now it's found the highest number, so at some point it'll get to the end of the file, like right here. It'll say yes, jump into here, cannot read past end of file. Okay. Okay, alrighty, yeah. Alrighty, that's our problem. That is our problem there. Okay. Right. So then, how do we fix that? I don't want to... Because that's... No. I like that being neat. So, okay. So maybe we do this. Seek 1999. Mark... del delete number, and if false, jump to del num. Yeah, okay. That can just do it like that. Okay, so that might, yeah, it was just getting our sorting algorithms to work out was kind of causing some problems. But it looks like that's worked quite nicely. Okay, not quite, because we didn't do them in the correct order. Right. Okay. Right. So let's go down to here. Let's see what we get. 186, 176, 159, 158, 102. Okay. Test of x is equal to GC34. And if true, jump to pro counter. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah. So, and then it does... So, okay, so then it wipes out that. Goes back to the beginning of its file. Copies F to T, adds 1, test into F. Okay. Do that. Wait for a number to come back to say, hey, you're in the right spot. Go back to the beginning of that file, delete that number. We're not there, so if false, otherwise, yep, okay. Copy that over. Test if it's against any of this. Why are we even doing that? Yeah, oh, that's a problem. Yeah, that's our problem. This is just going to send it to there, which isn't correct, because the next number, 176... Oh, is it actually 3? Are you serious? It might actually be 3. Okay, well let's... So that's going to do that. Yeah, but then it'll do this one next. Oh, damn! Are the numbers changing every friggin' time? The numbers are changing every time. Oh my god! Everything we did was completely pointless. You can't read them all at once. The numbers change every time. Oh! Oh my god, so I just spent an hour and a half for no reason. Oh my god. The pressure in the others rises, yeah, but they rise at different... no, I thought I could be... Oh no. Oh no. So our entire copying them all to a file and sorting them is completely useless. I mean, kind of. At least I learned how to make a sorting algorithm, which I know is useful, like, later on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So this is all useless. Oh, no. Oh. Look, it's not time wasted if you had fun. And I had fun. We figured out how to make a sorting algorithm. You know, it doesn't work here, but I think a sorting algorithm like this might work somewhere else. In fact, I know it will. I'm pretty sure we have to do sorting stuff. We have to sort data in other ones. It's just... Oh, I do feel silly though. I do feel silly. Alright, I was hoping to get this one done before the end, but we were never going to get it done by the end because I was completely off. Oh my god. Alright. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter to get notified of when we're live next on Twitch. if you look down below, we've got a schedule tab. Click on that. It'll tell you our schedule in your local time zone. The next time I'll be on will be on Sunday at my time, so in a couple of days, because tomorrow we're recording Pint Party. You should check out our podcast, Pint Party. The link's down below as well. I think there's a Spotify link down below, but we're also on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you like to listen to podcasts, including YouTube as well. We're on our YouTube channel, which you should check out. I'll talk about that in a second. This week's episode is actually pretty good. It's a bit of a return to form for the podcast. We kind of talk just absolute, just like stupid, silly banter. It's the silliest banter you can imagine. So, I mean, we have a whole argument, like and it gets heated. Like, it gets to Jerry Springer levels of heated over hot chips and who's got the best hot chips. Like, that's what we talk about. So it's a pretty good episode. And I mean, there's a lot of, but also, like, there's some bits of, like, the more contemporary Pint Party where we talk about, you know, what would I call it? Intellectually stimulating issues in a very lowbrow manner. And I'll leave it at that. Go and get the episodes out now. Go and look at it. You'll know exactly. As soon as you read the episode title, you'll be like, that's what John means. So have a look at that by all means. It's also on YouTube, and also on YouTube as the previous streams of this. So if you liked watching me, like run headfirst into a wall for an hour and a half, not realizing, just completely blind, not realizing that everything I was doing was pointless for like an hour. There's tons of that content up on YouTube. So if you just search Pint Party, it will come up, or again, like I said, link down below. If you are watching this on YouTube, hi, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, I think is what the kids say. And with that, I'm going to take a nap. Oh my god. No, I'm not going to take a nap. Oh my god. I'm going to go and lick my wounds. Because that was like, oh my god. But we're going to do this. We're going to come back. I'm going to come back to this one. This isn't the end. I know we can optimize this. That was just like exactly the wrong way to do it. So we will refactor this code, and we will make it work. Not this one though. We're just going to pretend we're going to just sweep that one onto the right. Actually, we'll get rid of this one because that was just our experiment. We're gonna sweep that one under the right. This is the working. Look, here we go. Look, we'll even get a working. We'll just do it once, just to be like, yeah, look, we did it. Hey, look, we did it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I promise I did actually make a solution at some point that worked. We just need to now make that more efficient. And oh boy, because I'm got you all on multi-monitor setups, and it's causing me problems. Okay, there we go. So I brought you over on my own monitor. There we go. Okay, alrighty. I am now red-faced because that's the light coming off the monitor. But I do feel red-faced. I have I didn't make a fool out of myself. Although I did go on a fool's errand, so, you know. But, hey, there's fun in watching that happen, too. All right. But I'll see you all in a couple of days. This has been Pint Party. Cheers.